boy is ignorance. The girl is one. Beware them both in all of their degree. But most of all, beware this boy. For on his brow I see that written which is doom. Lest the writing be erased. He was watching all the things he thought were true about himself fall away. Suddenly,
Train 227 with service to Chicago, now arriving.
there was not just one missing piece.
Train 227, now boarding.
Thousands of them. Of all the words of mice and men, the saddest are,
We need to talk.
we don't have time to talk.
We need to talk.
Margo, I already told you, I can't.
You're probably wondering why I wrote you this letter that don't put this down. I've never quite been able to gather up my words like you can, Henry. Not in a conversation. Not with you. Too many unpredictable variables, I guess.
Paper has more patience than people.
I'm writing to let you know I'll be gone in the morning. I'm going back to the theater. I leave for Chicago on the train at 7:34. Don't put this down.
No.
I know that I've arranged for a train or a car to take me to the station so that you won't have to worry about me anymore. I won't have to be a bird in a cage anymore. I'm sure that'll make you happier.
I never wanted you to leave, Margo.
You made it perfectly clear you didn't want me around anymore. This will be good for the both of us.
When did I ever ask you to go?
Fight? Our living room? I remember it fairly clearly. I guess you don't.
Every time I say something you don't agree with, you bring up that fight.
Well, I can't just forget about it.
It's in the past, Margo.
It still hurts.
But it's in the past. You can't do anything about it. Just get over it. Ow.
It's in the past. Get over it. I'll be taking Ben with me.
You can't do that to me. You can't take my son.
Why not? It's not like he can stay here on his own if I'm gone.
He's all I've got left if you leave.
You'll have your research.
What if you stay?
I can't stay.
Margo, you know I didn't mean what I said.
Like hell you didn't mean that, Henry.
I was just upset.
You're always upset.
That was different.
It's always different. You never mean it. You're always stressed because of work, or because of Harrison breathing down your neck to get your paper published, or because of Ben, or because of me.
I love you.
Not enough to marry me.
You know why.
Your reputation, your career, your prospects as a scientific genius, a game changer, becoming the man who spun the world on his fingers. No one would respect you anymore. A married scientist is one who publishes...
But never catches anyone's eye. Did you want my life's work to be for naught?
Of course not.
I'm a scientist. I can't be a husband.
You couldn't have been both.
Statistical improbability.
Well, we certainly had plenty of those.
I miss you, Reid.
You always knew you would lose me.
How have you been?
The same,
They're treating you all right?
more or less.
Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable.
Henry.
Don't say it.
The doctors are going to be calling you in a few minutes, but I made my nurse promise I'd talk to you first. They're going to tell you I was in a car accident, but it doesn't look good. But they don't know me. They don't know how I can fight. I'm going to be fine. I'm a fighter.
You've always been a fighter.
I'm going to be great. I'm going to pull through. Everything is going to be perfect and wonderful and fine.
It's not what you said earlier.
What are you talking about?
Last week, in the fight, whenever you said you were fine, it was a lie. You told me that. You expected me to understand that.
I'm going to be fine.
Mr. Bohr, I'm calling from Chicago Trust Hospital. We spoke earlier this evening on the phone. It's Dr. Stevenson. She's made it out of surgery and things look good. We'll have to continue to monitor her blood glucose levels and her heartbeat, but it looks like she'll make it.
Henry.
That's good. That's amazing. Thank you.
Henry.
We'll keep you updated. Would you like to speak with your son?
Yes. Yes, I would.
God damn it, Henry, would you just look at me?
What happened?
It's just...
What did you do?
My hairpin. I was trying to fix my hair so I'd look nice when you got here. I think I broke it.
Didn't I tell you that you need to be more careful?
I think I can fix it. Come here. Just, if you just hold this.
Right.
Sweetheart, just a second. I can do this.
Why do you love me?
Henry, we don't have time to talk about...
Tell me why you love me.
I love you because you make me smile. Because when I get a rejection letter, you already have my favorite brand of coffee brewing. I love you because you're the only person I like well enough to stand spending the rest of my life with. To have a bouncing baby boy with, to, against all reason, put up with. You're worth fighting for. I love you because you're worth it. Why do you love me?
Because you're beautiful. I love you because out of an entire line of chorus girls, you showed up in a sparkly red leotard pin curls. I'm thankful every day that Michael dragged me to that audition session. I love you because you're intelligent. You managed to make me look unintelligent. You make time melt away. I love you because you're passionate, fun, beautiful.
This was never going to work out between us, you and I.
Sweetheart, we can make it work.
No, Margo. That's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to love each other. It's not supposed to be about making it work.
You don't love me anymore?
I'll love you forever, just not right now.
She fell apart. Because that's what happens.
I have to go.
No.
I have to go.
No.
I have to go.
I know. Certain things just stay the way they are. You should be able to put them in one of those big glass cases and just leave them alone. I know that's impossible. It's too bad anyway.
I know you won't believe me if I tell you that I'm genuinely sorry about the way things worked out between the two of us. But I am.
I took a deep breath and listened to the old bray of my heart. I am.
Sincerely,
I am.
Margo.
I am.
Time of death, 2:34:36.
The old man nodded. Those of us who don't build must burn. Those of us who don't build must burn. Of all the words of mice and men.
Why do you do that?
Excuse me?
Why do you do that? Recite quotes from books.
Because they stay the same. Because they don't get sick of me, leave me. They don't get in car accidents. They don't fight custody battles. They don't tell you they're fine when they're not. They're always the same in my head. I know how things begin, and I know how they end. So I know what I'm supposed to say. It's always the same.
Mr. Bohr, we tried everything. She put up a good fight, but there was too much damage. You can go in and see your son now if you like. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Of all the words of mice and men, the saddest are, it might have been.
Do not ask the price I paid. I must